Ingrid W. is highly regarded in state politics and planning, governance and community affairs. Since her first volunteer role with the League of Women Voters in the early 1960s, Ingrid has devoted herself to making local communities more vibrant and livable by fostering collaborations among diverse groups of stakeholders. Her career is a distinguished one. Indeed, as her colleague Grace Sindon says, Ingrid embodies long-term civic engagement and leadership. That long-term commitment has taken Ingrid from the League of Women Voters to the PTA, the Stony Brook Millstone Watershed Association, the Mercer County Planning Board, Princeton University, a Kellogg Foundation Fellowship, the Community Foundation of New Jersey, the Institute of Public Administration, and many others. Along the way, Ingrid has written on New Jersey politics and government in columns for NJBIZ, a weekly business publication, and for the state's major newspapers. And she's interviewed frequently by local and national media outlets for her analysis of the state's public affairs. Today, Ingrid directs the New Jersey Project, an initiative designed to expand the contributions of Rutgers Eagleton Institute of Politics to the governance and politics of its home state. While the Institute manages a variety of programs, Ingrid has directed its studies on television and press coverage of New Jersey election campaigns, election administration, ethics reform, and issues of voter participation. Briefly put, Ingrid has developed the sort of expertise that makes her the go-to source of information on electoral politics in Jersey. An area resident for nearly 50 years, Ingrid says it was settling in their first home in the deliberately integrated community, Glen Acres, West Windsor, that inspired her volunteer activities. Currently, she is board chair for the Capital City Redevelopment Corporation, the founder and a board member of New Jersey Future, the vice chair of the board of the Sandra Starr Foundation, and a board member of Womanspace, since, as Joan Bartle points out, Ingrid was an early proponent of the ideals and value of equality for women and girls. Look at the details of Ingrid's active life, and you will be stunned at the sheer volume of achievement she's landed. Indeed, she's done more in a single decade than most people do an entire lifetime. But if you ask Ingrid about the leadership skills that brought her to such an impressive height of personal success, she'll point out, as she herself has written, you cannot do it alone. So you have to listen, consult and coordinate, examine and rethink, and communicate. Now that's long-term civic engagement. Thank you for modeling that lesson, Ingrid.